everyone, I'm Dani Walker. Welcome to my channel. I was Miss Montana USA 2018 as well as a pageant coach, so today I'm going to teach you how to do a basic pageant stance. Some people call this a hesitation, a model stance, or a T stance. No matter what you call it, it's all the same thing, and it is a skill that every pageant contestant needs to master before you hit the stage. Your pageant stance is something you will use for most areas of competition whenever you are on stage. Sometimes it's used in a standing interview as well. It looks great, confident, and it's also a great go-to pose to stand in so that you always look like you know what you're doing on stage. There are several elements to your pageant stance, and I'm going to go over this from head to toe. So number one, you need to already be thinking about making eye contact with judges. You don't want to be looking at the ground while you're on stage, looking up at the ceiling, looking out, waving at mom and dad. Focus on creating natural and confident eye contact with judges. Keep in mind, you also don't want to stare them down and scare your judges. Next thing you need to think about is your smile. You don't want to be frowning on stage. You want to appear confident as well as friendly, so make sure that you're thinking lots of happy thoughts and smiling at the judges. Next, you want to think about posture. This is important. You don't want to be slumped over. You don't want your shoulders to be reaching up and trying to touch your ears, and you don't want them pulled back so tightly that you look very uncomfortable. Just shake out your shoulders and your arms and hands before you step on stage into this position so that you look confident and relaxed. Something to be aware of is the level of your chin. I encourage girls to keep their chin parallel to the ground and to make eye contact with only your eyes. If you tilt your head down towards the judges, a lot of times this gives a contestant a double chin, which isn't our best look on stage. The last part is our foot position. Practice this on both sides to see which side makes you feel more comfortable. Take one foot, place it forward, and point it straight out at your judges and audience. Then take your back foot, turn it out, and then the last part is to close the space between your feet. Essentially, the heel of your front foot is going to sit in the arch of your back foot. This can be done on both sides. If you think about it this way, it's also like standing on the face of a clock. So your feet would either be at 10 and 12 or at 12 and 2. There you have it. That is your basic pageant stance. Very easy to do with lots of practice. I know that this might be very new for you, and it's not something that comes as second nature for most of us, and that's normal. Just keep practicing so that when you do get to pageant weekend, you will be able to hit this position every time on stage without even thinking about it. Thanks for tuning into this episode. I hope that it was helpful to you. If you loved it or know a friend who can use this information, make sure that you share this episode, as well as screenshot it if you're watching on a mobile device, post it in an Instagram story, and tag me at Dani Walker. I'd love to know what you think. Make sure that you're subscribed and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any new episodes. Also, head over to my website, DaniWalkerOfficial.com, and subscribe because I do email out extra bonus tips that I don't feature on the channel every week. Thanks so much for tuning into this one, and I hope to see you at the next.